So this swap between the M and F lines, it's a little bit complicated. This is what it looks like on paper. There are a lot of lines of information and a lot of colorful dots, and to be honest, we had to look over it a few times ourselves to understand what's happening here. This is what the current merges look like. This is the Manhattan side, the Queens side, and these lines have to cross. We're talking about the M going up here, and the F coming up this way. And here's the same map, but pushed in, and these bubbles highlight where the problems are. Now, when a train is waiting to switch onto another track, everybody has to wait, and sometimes we're talking about hundreds of thousands of riders. Now, take a look at the same area here and look at what they're going to change. No more merges, which means these lines run without having to wait for each other. So let's drill down on the changes here. There are 8 stations in all that are affected by this, and it's on this map. On the EF, it's a 53rd Street station on over to Queens Plaza. And through the 63rd Street tunnel, these 4 stations are impacted from the 21st Street Queensbridge station on into Manhattan at 57th Street.
It is going to be our first redesign of the subway network since 2017.
For the biggest MTA service change since 2017, we wanted to know how many riders in the affected stations know it's coming. Do you know about the upcoming switch to the train service here?
No.
Not sure.
Well, ready or not, December 8th is when the FM swap kicks in, changing the commute for many of the 1.2 million riders of the F, M, E, and R lines. While on the schedule, it will shave as little as 1 minute off daily commutes. It will cut out delays on those lines, up to 20% of which happen at the Queens Plaza switch. Transportation experts like the change since it also addresses overcrowding on the more jammed F line. Riders from Roosevelt Island, for instance, will find more seats on M trains during the rush hours.
That would make a big difference for customer.
I see people, in the morning, it is very busy.
Now here's a twist. The swap only happens on weekdays. On weeknights and on weekends it goes back to the other, which is why one MTA board member wants them to have real-time interactive maps so people know when they're looking at a map whether or not the swap is on. Either way, be warned, the FM swap starts on December 8th. On Roosevelt Island, Arthur Chien, Fox 5 News.